time for the video of the day. I am your host, Greg. Welcome. Now, last video I went off a little bit on politics and about executing people. I'm sorry, but when you watch Forensic Files, you just can't help it. You know, it's like some of these people are just so stupid. It's like a lot of times now I'll watch it. Like I said before, I'll watch it and I'll go, okay, that's the person that did it. And then I can see their mistakes before they actually get to tell you what mistakes the person made. You can actually see what they're doing now after you watch it for a while. In any event, I went into the driver's room this morning, and they had one of the worst shows on TV on the television. Now, you're probably asked, Greg, you don't watch TV, so how do you know? Let me just say 2 words. The View. Enough said. Oh, I hate that show. And I don't even watch it, so it's not like, but it's just some of the babble that they spew out. It's unbelievable. Let's get on to a couple other things. The movie clip from the last video. I had one person that guessed. He was right. It took him 2 tries, but he was right. It was my son Scott. He guessed that it was Cheech Marin, and it was in Born in East LA. It was the beginning part of Born in East LA. But I am going to have another video clip today. Some of these video clips are video clips that I've had for years. So I did them in old videos of the day. It might be that, or it might be a completely new one. Who knows? You never know what I might do. You never know what I might pull off, because I'm a little strange. There was a video that a friend of mine posted on Facebook. And I watched it, and I shared it. And I laughed at it. It was a very touching video. Okay? This old lady who, she couldn't hardly stand up, let alone walk. And there were 2 guys, complete strangers. They came in and helped this old man and this old lady, and helped the old lady to get into the vehicle, so that she could go where she needed to go. And I just thought it was wild. The 2 men, the 2 old people were white people. The 2 men were African American, and the 2 men, not profiling African Americans like this, because I know a lot of white people do the same damn thing, but their pants are hanging down, their butts are hanging out. Well, if you look at the video, and this will be another quiz for you, and see if you can see what I'm looking at. Look, before you play the video, look at the picture that's there. And then the old man is standing there, and look right down on the ground by his left foot. And you watch through the whole video, the third guy that was helping them pointed to it. It was funny. And the funny part was, when the old man moved, it's like he purposely missed it every time he moved. Now, whether he purposely missed it or not, I don't know. But it just looks like the old man got scared. So, in the comments down below, along with your guess for the movie clip, tell me what you think it was. Matter of fact, you probably don't even have to tell me. You could probably just put a picture of it, because I know there's a picture of it in my emojis. Anyway. Been a crazy week out here on the road. Some of you may know that I'm having some health issues with my blood pressure. And I'm having a heck of a time getting it down. And it's just, I cannot seem to get it to come down to where it needs to be. I'm doing 40 milligrams of Lysipro to get it down. And I've changed my eating habits. Matter of fact, if you can believe this, I've cut soda out of my diet. If you can believe that. Anybody that's known me for any long period of time knows my dad used to work for a soda company up in Michigan, and I've drank soda all my life. Okay, for those of you in Michigan, pop. Okay, I've drank it all my life, and it's just I drink cola, I drink whatever, but I've stopped drinking it and I've switched to water. just water. Okay? Because what I used to do is I used to put these in there. Okay? I used to put these in there. But these have sodium in them. They have 5 milligrams per half a packet. So I was putting 20 milligrams of sodium into my drink. Now, Greg, that's not much. You're only supposed to get 2,000 milligrams of sodium a day. And the way I was eating, I was getting probably 10 times that. Okay? When you eat like at fast food, okay, or even regular restaurants, a lot of times they use a lot of sodium as a preservative for their food. Especially those fast food places that cook your food and then wrap it, set under the light. You know, there's got to be some kind of preservative in there so it doesn't go bad. And they use a lot of sodium. So I've tried to stay away from that as much as possible. As much as possible. Probably about the only one that doesn't use sodium, that's a restaurant that doesn't use as much sodium, is probably Subway. Because a lot of their stuff is just, natural vegetables. Of course, if you get lunch meat, there's going to be sodium in the lunch meat. Of course, if you get ham, you get the Black Forest ham, there's going to be salt in the ham. Okay? Just about anything you get, any restaurant, there's going to be salt in it. There's going to be salt in food, even if you don't put salt in it. But I've tried to, as much as possible, stay away from salt. I found out that cucumbers can help you regulate your blood pressure, so I eating cucumbers. And if you know of anything else that could possibly help me to lower my blood pressure, the other thing that I'm doing is trying to lose weight and changing my eating habits. That was the whole point in changing my eating habits, was to lose weight. I try and exercise as much as I can. It's sometimes difficult. Like right now, I'm at the terminal, and I've told you guys before, we can't walk here. We're not allowed to. And I wouldn't want to walk in the grass right now anyway because it's all mud. And the guys that have pets take their dogs out there and let their dogs do their business. So there's no telling where you might step in. But I climb up and in and out of the truck a lot. I try and do as much as I can. I'm as far away from the building as I can get at this point, so that I have to walk. But I've got my wife bought me one of those elastic bands, those elastic workout bands. And I've been using that. I got a little thing I do back there where I can wrap it around my top bunk ladder, and I can lay on my bunk and I can use it to pull me up, and that helps a little bit. I can feel it in my abs, and of course it's going to help my arms and shoulders as well, I'm sure. But losing weight is another key for my blood pressure that I really need to do. But if you know of anything else, that can help my blood pressure. As a normal truck driver, I never drank coffee. I do drink it, but it's very rare that I drink coffee. Very rare. Even when I'm tired, I won't drink coffee. I used to drink it a lot. I guess I kind of lost my taste for it. I don't know why. I just kind of lost my taste for it. But occasionally I will have a coffee. But what else have I done? I've been eating more salads. Outside of water, the only other thing I drink is protein drinks. And I have some juices that you'll find in the produce section. They're juices, some are fruit, some of them are vegetables. And I've got those that I drink from time to time. But outside of that, I don't know what else to do to keep my blood pressure down. Take my medication. In any event, I babbled on for, 10 minutes now almost. So I'm going to shut up because I got to get the movie clip in here. All right? Remember, when you listen to the movie clip, okay, I just need the actor's name and the title of the movie. If there's more than one actor in the scene that you're listening to, just give me one of the actors' names. If you can give me both of them, that'd be great. But give me one of the actors' names. If all else fails, give me a character name, because if nobody else can get the actor, I'll go with the first one that gives me the character. And again, we're not giving away prizes yet. I'm still working on that. We're going to be doing that here in the future. Probably, I'm hoping sometime by the middle of the summer, we'll be doing these movie clips, and I'll have prizes for the people that get it right. So in any event, stay tuned for the movie clip. All right? We'll do the movie clip. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do it right now. Let's do the movie clip right now.
Trust you, but you cannot trust me. You want to be my friend, you're trusting me. You would eat it.
Hey, I want to be your pal. Here. Hey, I'll eat it. Bigger.
Shit! God! Oh! Ha! My ow! This stuff is burning the hair off my feet! No, no, it fucking hurts! It's a little spicy. A little, yeah.
Okay, that was the movie clip. So remember, the actor's name and the title of the movie. That's all I need. Okay? Now, joke of the day. Boy, this is going to be a long one today. Joke of the day. Okay? Dolly Parton and the Queen of England both die, and they show up at the gates of heaven. Well, there's only space for one more person. So St. Peter, turns to Dolly Parton, and she says, what do you have to offer that you should get into heaven? And Dolly pulls off her top and says, these are two of the greatest creations that God has ever made, and I'm sure he would like to look at them for the rest of eternity. So then St. Peter turns to the Queen and said, how about you? So the Queen sits down the toilet, she pees, she gets up, and she flushes the toilet. St. Peter says, come on in. Dolly Parton has a fit. What, she pees in the toilet and she gets in and I show you two of God's greatest creations and I don't get in? St. Peter looked at her and says, look, even in heaven, a royal flush beats two pair, no matter how big the pair are. Funny, funny, funny. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Until next time, this is your host of the video day, Greg the Crazy Trucker, saying don't forget to get your pet spayed or neutered. Oh, this isn't The Price is Right. Sorry. See ya!